forgot to block my comments. Hold on, y'all. I'm peeing real quick. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. And I got Orange Theory. The girl is busy today. Busy every day. Busy every day, child. Hey, hey. How everybody doing? I didn't block my comments yet, so let's see. Maybe you think we can have a day without the haters? Yeah, right. Let's see. If they come up in here crazy, then we gotta block them. All right, I got my water, got deodorant. I got everything. Let's go. How's everybody doing today? Let me. We'll cut off. And to the bitch that was in the comments talking about, oh, her house is dirty. Bitch, yeah, I gotta clean my house, bitch. It's not the cleanest, but my house ain't dirty, ho. My house ain't dirty, ho. Oh my God, look at all these packages in front of my door, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why do I have so many packages in front of my door? What did you guys get me? Oh my God, what did you guys get me? Jesus. What the fuck? I still have to open the package from last night. I don't know what this one is. This one is huge. What the fuck is that, y'all? I don't know. I'll look at those when I come back. Oh, shut up. They get on my fucking nerve. Barb's Gifts? You said Barb's Gifts. You're special. Oh, thank you, Queen. That is so sweet. I know some of that stuff I bought, though. Some of that stuff is my stuff, though. Girl, where you finna go? I'm going to work out. Then I'm going to Orange Theory. But I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick before I go in. You know, we've been doing our lives lately. We've been having a good time talking on the lives. I'm a little bit later. I woke up later than I should have, but I wish I was a little bit earlier, but it's okay. Ooh, it's hot. Jesus. Bitch can't breathe, ho. Hope you're having, I sent you stuff. I think it's an Amazon locker. Yeah, I have to drive to that. I'm gonna go to that after Orange Theory. I have to drive to the locker. It's not over here. Get to work out on, it's hot as fucking Illinois. Yeah, it's like 100 degrees right now. This shit hot. Yeah, this bitch was trying to make, like, people be trying to find everything wrong with you. She in the comments talking mad shit, talking about, look at her house is dirty. Like, haters will try to find anything to hate on you about. Like, anything. They'll be like, look at her eyeliner. Like, what the fuck? You a basic, boring bitch. Do you need the code? No, they text me the code. They text me the code. Sometimes I get stuff to my door. Sometimes some stuff go to the Amazon locker. But it's okay. Not like it's far, you know, but I still have to drive there. Depends. It's weird. I don't know. I like when they bring it to my door because I don't have to go to the locker. I don't have to walk. You know what I mean? I don't have to go, you know. I don't have to bring the shit upstairs. I love when it's at my door, but sometimes some things don't come to my door, so. And that's good because sometimes I'm away and I don't want shit. They don't steal here, but I don't want shit just sitting in front of my door. Like sometimes when I go away, especially when I be ordering my wigs and shit. My wigs cost thousands of dollars. I don't want my wigs just sitting. He gonna have to wait. I don't want my wigs just sitting in front of my door, you know? So, go on, old man. How y'all doing today? Yeah, it just depends. Sometimes the Amazon workers be lazy, so they want to go to the locker. They don't want to, have to keep going to people's doors. So I get it. I don't really care as long as I get my shit. I'm trying to keep my anger in check. What she said? People will literally get you to a point where crashing out is a must. Lisa, girl, trust me. Trust me, Lisa. You are not alone. We all feel you in the chat. Trust me. Look at this nigga. You driving like you in a race car and it's a parking lot. Fuck is wrong with you? Oh God, blocked. They go to scammers. They go to scammers. I told y'all I'll be having to block the comments. Are you born October 29th? No. Why are you asking me that? Why you want to know when I'm born? Y'all be on some weird shit like that other girl that came and talked about what was the spray you used in the last live before you went in the shower. I'm like, before you went in the gym. I'm like, wow, you thirsty. You want to know what spray I used before I went in the gym? Why? Just damn, like you can't do nothing on your own. So this is what I wanted to say to y'all. Stop taking advice from people that are miserable, because people that are miserable, they're not going to give you good advice about relationships. They miserable. They don't like their love life. They've been cheated on. They've been hurt. They're not going to give you good, encouraging advice. They're going to try to discourage you. Thank you, Courtney. So y'all got to stop taking advice from bitter ass women and bitter ass men. Trust God. Because all they going to do is try to discourage you, make you feel like all men ain't shit, all women ain't shit. You going to get cheated on. You going to be mistreated. You never going to be happy. Don't listen to people like that. They liars and they miserable, and that's not the truth. That's people that been hurt, and they carry that hurt with them, and they want everybody else to be hurt. Because they dealt with a bunch of losers. They dealt with a bunch of cheaters. They dealt with a bunch of thieves, and and it's like, sis, just take some account, or bro, just take some accountability. So I wanted to make sure I told y'all that, because people will really try to discourage you. They will try to make you, they don't want you to believe in love, and they don't want you to, find love, and those are hurt people. I needed to hear this. I'm happy that you needed to hear this. Something told me to get on here real quick and talk to y'all about this, because I be seeing people in comments and shit, and I'm like, wow, this nigga on his phone just sitting at a green light. You are wildin'. Unless you got some crazy ass dick pics or pussy pics, you wildin'. Yeah, so just be careful who you listen to. For instance, a scorned woman, a woman that's been cheated on a lot. She dealt with a lot of men who ain't shit. She gonna tell you, girl, all men ain't shit. Girl, oh, they all gonna cheat. Ain't none of them good, girl. Oh, yeah, girl, they all do this and they all do that. She's lying. That's her experience, because she chose the wrong men. My fellas too, stop listening to the bros that been hurt by girls, and all they saying is, oh yeah, all girls is hoes, bro. All girls want you for your money, bro. That's it, bro. Ain't no loyal girls out here, bro. Stop listening to them. Those are men that are hurt. They've been hurt. They picked the wrong females, and now every female in the world is a hoe. No, just the ones you dealt with, sir. The ones you chose. That's what I don't get about people. Take accountability. You chose those people. Nobody put a gun to your head and told you, date him. Let him stick his penis in you. No, you picked him. You could have said, no, I'm not dealing with this person. You dated him. You feel me? And that's the same thing I've been saying about people that be in the comments trying to sign bash. trying to discourage people. Somebody will be in the comments being sweet, saying, yeah, I just met a new Leo, things are going well. And then you'll have, here come a bitter bitch. Oh, stay away from him, sis. Ooh, all Leos, don't do it, girl. He gonna cheat on you, girl. He gonna do this, and it's like, you sound miserable. Even with Dane, like, that's why I'm not gonna put, when I put Dane up there, like, y'all know I be private about my love life, but it was like all this evil eye energy started coming. I really started to see what a lot of these miserable bitches, they were already wishing negative, and even when shit did go down with him, they like, oh, you see, like, they just want to see bad shit happen. It's like, that's still my nigga. Like, what are you talking about? You're stupid. You're miserable. You put an evil eye on my relationship already. They was talking mad shit about him. 444. They was talking mad shit about him and saying negative shit. You also got to keep your dating shit private, because people be trying to, like, evil eye your love life and talk negative on you, wish bad on you. People are evil. They evil. They'll see you dating somebody and be like, oh, that ain't gonna last. Trying to speak negative on your shit. And it's like, wow, why can't you speak positive into that person's life? Because I do that to people. I'd be like, I hope it work out with them. I hope they stay together. I hope they get married. You know, like, I don't be looking at people and I'd be like, that ain't gonna last. Ooh, child. Just wait. Oh, give it some months. Like, you sound real bitter and miserable, and you know what I mean? Even if maybe you do feel that way, why you gotta state that? You know what I mean? Why do you have to speak that? Just let somebody's life rock. Maybe it will work. Maybe it won't work. Just think positive for somebody. You know what I mean? Send them positive thoughts. Why would you want to wish heartbreak on somebody, or, you know, pain on somebody, or deception? People just be sick. Yeah, that's sad. It's still good people out here. Whenever you start thinking, oh God, maybe everybody is evil, everybody is out, think about yourself. Because if you know you a good person, you have a good heart, and you have it in you to love and be faithful and be monogamous, you think you're the only person in the world God made like that? You don't think out of all the billions of the people in the world, there's no other men or no other women like you? You got to change your mindset and stop listening to toxic, miserable people. Stop. Remember that lady that came in here that said she'd been married for 30-something years? We took advice from her. She know what the fuck she's doing. And it wasn't a messy marriage either, because we don't want advice from people in messy marriages. It's easy to stay in a messy marriage for years. We're not talking to y'all. We're talking about real marriages, where people don't cheat, where people are actually loyal and faithful and respect each other. Not the new 2025. Oh shit, I got a spot right in front. Come on, bitch. Oh man, this bitch was waiting before me. Oh my God, this bitch was waiting. This gym be so fucking packed. This is like the most busiest gym I've ever been to in my life. I don't know if it's because it's LA. People are really into the way they look. But I'm telling you, this is like the most busiest gyms ever, dude. Ever. Like, it's always busy here, no matter what day I come. There's always mad people in this gym. I'm not coming out, mister, so I'm just straightening up parking. So I'm sorry if you thought I was coming out, but I'm not. I just got this spot. You said my girl going to the gym and then we getting a margarita. You want to do margaritas later, y'all? I could go for that. Y'all want to do margaritas later? The only advice you should be taking is from Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. That's true. Everybody don't fuck with that though. Even though I love Jesus and that's my Lord and Savior. Everybody got their own beliefs. So take advice from source. Let's say it like that, because I respect other people's beliefs. My mom get mad at me when I talk like that, because my mom is very closed-minded. She's like, this is the way it should be. This is who you should serve. This is how you should pray. And that's it. I'm not like that. I respect other people's beliefs. While you're here in this chat, this is not Bible study. Word. But it's okay. I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with loving Jesus. I love Jesus too. It's just sometimes there'd be some crazy Jesus people. I'd be like, wow, just relax. Like, yeah, but that's what I just wanted to say to y'all. Don't take your relationship advice from people that don't know, you know what I mean? That's miserable, that's unhappy. You know what I mean? They you know, that's negative. People like that, don't trust them. Talk to God, talk to your ancestors, talk to your spirit guides, your angels. Believe, and I'm not telling you to believe in no fairy tale, but I'm telling you to still keep the faith. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to have a fairy tale. You know what I mean? And people always say that, but what you got to remember is in fairy tales, they even have bad shit go down in fairy tales. There's always some messy shit that happens in fairy tales. Fairy tales are not just, oh, this is so perfect and throughout the whole movie. No, they still, Ariel lost her voice. Like, it was still shit that went down in fairy tales. It wasn't all peaches and candy. So when people say that, I'd be like, there's always messiness and drama in fairy tales. Look at Aladdin and Jasmine. They tried to keep them apart, you know what I mean? Then Aladdin, you know what I mean? Like, it was mad messy shit. It wasn't just, you know, it took a lot for them to get where they were. So you just got to just stay positive, you know? Don't listen to, you know, people speaking negative on you, you know? If somebody is always, you know, those are people you need to eliminate from your life. If somebody is always trying to speak negative, you know what I mean? Like, every time you talk to them is discouraging. Like, if you have a friend or someone, a loved one that you talk to, and like you don't feel energized and refreshed. Like, my mom always tells me that. Like, after we talk, my mom will always be like, Jess, I always feel better after I talk to you. She's like, you just always lift me up. That's how you're supposed to be with your, you know, whoever you're talking to. Even in relationships too, you know, even in love relationships, people are supposed to add to your energy, not take. So when you talking to somebody, whether friend, co-worker, and you feel like, ugh, after I talk to them, like it's low vibrational, you need to cut that person off. Straight up. If that's possible for you. If you work with somebody like that, you got to see them every day. Okay, keep it cordial. Hello, good day. I had a lot of co-workers like that. I ain't talk to you about your business, my business. I don't want to have no conversation about you unless we talking about work, because that's my job. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so stay positive. If anybody takes from your energy, block them. Don't talk to them. If somebody makes you, after you deal with somebody, you feel drained and you don't feel good. Sometimes you could even feel nauseous. Have you guys ever dealt with that? Like, after you date somebody, or like you're seeing somebody, your friendship with somebody, like you be around them, and then when you leave them, you be feeling sick. That's how you really know, I can deal with this person. They will literally make you sick to your stomach, because it's like a demonic entity attached to them, and you're the light, you know what I mean? So yeah, you, of course, that's friction. So stop listening to these bitter ass women talking about all men ain't shit, all women ain't shit, all this, all women cheat, all men cheat, you supposed to take this, you supposed to take that. No. Susie said, I don't listen to anyone. I let go so many friends last year whom I went to school with, because every time they called me, it was negative things. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like that. You always want to gossip. You don't never have nothing positive to say. No. And also pay attention to somebody's actions. Like, do you hear them uplift other people and say positive things about other people? Because if you rock with somebody and they could never give somebody a compliment or say something positive, cut them off. You know what I mean? And you as well. Make sure you give people compliments. I always do that when I'm out. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you see shit and you don't say nothing. Like, you never know whose day you're making or what somebody is going through. You know, I'm not telling you to be fake, because my mom be fake. My mom be like, oh yeah, I told her I liked that dress. That dress was ugly. I was like, Mom, but why would you tell her you liked it? Then that's fake. She's like, oh, I'm trying to make her feel good. I'm like, but you're fake. I tell my mom all the time, I'm not going to tell nobody something looks nice if it don't look nice. Like, that's just fake. My mom, that's that Leo shit. That's that Leo shit. That's that Leo shit. I'm sorry. Me, if I tell you I like your dress, I like your hair, I mean that. I'm not saying that to make nobody feel good. But you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you out and you see somebody and you like, I like your shoes, you know, like, or even you don't even have to say it to them, like, just complimenting people, like, even if it's not in front of them, like, you know, yeah, I love Margaret. Margaret is a hard worker, you know, she's very nice. She always comes to work and she dresses nice. You know, just try to do stuff like that. Speak positive and speak not kind things to other people. That's how you get blessed. Because people always want to talk shit. Like, oh, yeah, girl, you saw what she had on? Oh, you saw her hair? Yeah, you heard about, like, low vibrational. Let's talk about your shit. Since you want to talk about her hair and all, let's talk about your bird's nest ass head. Because you out here want to talk about Margaret's hair, bitch. When's the last time you got your hair done? They don't want to talk about that, though. Yeah, because I love people like that, because I'm going to put you on the spot. Like my mom said, it's this lady she worked with, and they always talk about that lady. That lady is nice to my mom. I like that lady. And they be saying she smell like shit, she dirty. It's this white lady. I'm like, that's not nice. And that lady is very nice. I told my mom, I said, separate yourself from the women. Because they talk about that lady like that. They probably talking about you, talking about everybody. Even if that lady is dirty like that, stop talking about her. Like, that's not nice. You know what I mean? Like, how about you just, somebody pull her aside and say something? Let's just be real. Like, you're going to keep talking about her. If the lady really smell like shit, let's just have a conversation. You know what I mean? Let's pull her aside and let's talk to her, because we love her. I'm sorry, does that sound harsh? Or we just going to keep gossiping behind her back saying she smell like shit? No. Let's talk. Hi, listen, we fuck with you. You a good worker. We love you, but you smell like shit. You're going to have to wash your ass or something. It's a hygiene thing going on here. Multiple people are saying it. We love you. We don't want nobody gossiping about you. You need to soak your ass in a bathtub overnight. People just, I don't get why people just can't keep it real. You know what I mean? Why we gotta lie and fake and be phony? Just tell the woman, like, have a meeting or something. It's just, you know, these people who gossip. Hey, Sophia, I hope you enjoyed your readings. Sophia, I did a long reading for Sophia, because Sophia got a career reading. She paid for two. My bitch is a boss. She paid for a love reading, a full love reading, and she paid for a career reading. So I did both of them in one video, and it was like over an hour long. But it was cool because I just kept pulling out decks. You like them, Sophia? Oh my God, I love doing your reading. I kept pulling out decks for her. Like, I basically used almost every deck for Sophia. I loved it because she got her money's worth. You know what I mean? I was like, I want to make sure my bitch got her money's worth. She paid for 2 readings. I'm going in. I still didn't find them career cards, but when I find them, I'm going to send you a mini one for free. Just because I love you. I was unpacking the other day. I'm like, where did I put those career cards? Because I got to use them for the members read too. I don't know where I packed those. And I got some good career cards. Y'all remember the members when I did it last time? I just got to find them. I don't know where I put them. I wish I was a fly on a wall to see it. To see her reading? You nosy. Why you want to hear her reading? She cool. She ain't messy. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do the full hour workout here because I gotta go. I gotta make sure I make my class. I might watch the video again. I enjoyed it so much. Aww, thanks, Sophia. I love that. What about a chick running around the complex with her nose in the air and her man is sleeping with everyone? Ooh! What? What? Make sure I ain't got no booger. Tell us again, what? It's a woman in your complex that the man is sleeping with everybody? Gosh. What am I missing, y'all? Headphones, lipstick. I'm not putting on them things under my butt today. I want to be comfortable. Is that everything? I got my phone. And her next door neighbor. Ooh. He messy. You see what I'm saying? You look like a clown. He got his girl looking like a clown. And I don't understand why people like that get in relationships. I don't know which phone is connected to. Hold on. Oh, it connected to this one. I'm good. Yeah, why get in a relationship if you want to sleep with all them different people? Just be single. I don't understand why people just can't be single. Why is that so hard? Why do you have to go and get in a relationship and cheat on somebody? It's like a toxic power thing when people cheat. You know what I mean? Because it's like you could easily be, you know what I mean? You could easily just be single and do whatever you want. You said he probably pay no rent. Of course he don't pay no rent. Okay. You said I always say that. That's a shame. And let me tell you, it's a lot of men doing that to women. Moving in on them. It's a shame. Because let me tell y'all, it's a lot of women that want to be loved so bad. It's men too, but you know women, we more emotional. So it's a lot of women that want to be loved so bad. They want a man so bad. You know, and that stems back from childhood, you know, mental health issues, you know, absent fathers, things like that. They want to be loved so bad. So they want to be loved so bad that they'll take abuse. They'll take mistreatment. They don't care about the man cheating on them and beating on them and, you know, not paying no bills and not helping them. They don't care as long as they can say, oh, I got a man, girl. Stupid. Stupid. You got a man, girl. That ain't no man. It's crazy. Hold on, y'all. I'm going up in the gym. Look at these bitches. He be getting on my nerves. He be pulling games. And then he come up to me and be like, you gonna walk in and not speak to me? I'm like, he's with a client. You can still talk to me. You still supposed to say hi. You're not gonna try to say hi and trying to act like he's so in the conversation. He be getting on my nerves. I was trying to put the camera on. This thing. He's older than I usually do that. I like the younger. Well, I'm not like I'm young. What kind? Are we shopping today? I know they're here. Aw, you guys are awesome. You guys really do enjoy spending time with me. You need to wipe the phone screen. What's wrong with the phone screen? Hold on. Hold on, my end. Hold on. Probably the connection. I think it's the service in here, y'all. The service is not that good. All right, y'all, I'm going to do my workout. I'm going to see y'all later, okay? I'm going to see y'all later. I might get back on after Orange Theory, but if not, I will probably either go live or you'll see me regardless. All right, guys, I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for talking. All right.